It's been a long, beautiful, and yes, strange trip. It's time to start living a normal life again. After waiting out one more day of rain, we awoke at our hotel and began the short jaunt down to the coast.
Move your nose, Herman. You hear the cardinals?
Oh yeah.
That's them. We never did get a picture of one.
Oh!
You're clear back here.
Well, good morning.
Good morning.
This is our last official good morning from the road. We are in Kittery, Maine, and we are making the short trip to the beach so that we can dip our tires and ship our bikes home. It's been a long, beautiful, and yes, strange trip, but what an incredible journey. We're both exhausted, like literally just almost can't make this ride. We're so tired. And it's maybe 6 miles to the beach. I think psychologically we're just like, man, we have been going and it's almost at an end, and our bodies are just exhausted, but I think it's our minds telling our bodies it's over and it's time to let down, it's time to relax, it's time to start living a normal life again.
No more living on adrenaline.
In 3 days we're going to be home and it's going to feel so surreal, but I think we're both really looking forward to it. It's been incredible, but it's definitely, coming to a close. We're getting real closure on it. They say take a right. Got a light load. We took everything to the UPS yesterday, shipped it all home.
It was the last day of October, a day after a nor'easter, and the colors in Kittery, Maine were ablaze, like an audience showering us with applause for what was soon to be among our greatest accomplishments. Filled with excitement, we made our way past perfect houses, past stone walls and white churches and tidy inlets, until we reached Fort Foster in the Atlantic Ocean, with its salty breath waiting to taste the thousands of miles on our tires.
You are close to your destination.
Look at us. We made it, baby.
We're at the ocean.
We made it.
There it is. Look at that. Look at that. The North Atlantic. From the Pacific to the Atlantic. Ah. Okay. I'm too tired to dip the tires. Right down there.
Yeah.
Shall we? All right, here we go. To the Atlantic, ladies and gentlemen. Here it comes. Ocean, here we are, baby. That's it. Oh, yeah. We did it! Woo! We made it. Pacific to the Atlantic. And then my feet are soaked. next time. God, I don't even know how to say goodbye. I don't know how to say
Happy
it's over.
trails.
It feels weird, doesn't it?
It's very surreal.
Yeah. Well, everything
gotta
must come to an end at
Take a
some
minute
point.
to sink in. It's not an end, it's only the beginning.
There you go.
Julianna's cousin Julia, who had recently moved to Maine, offered to join us on our last hurrah, along with her boyfriend Wes.
Wow, man, can't believe we're done. Unbelievable.
Congrats, you guys.
Thanks.
What a journey.
Thank you. We got Julianna and Wes here for us to see the end of our journey. What a great way to end it, to film it for us.
Having someone special to share the ending of our journey was an incredible blessing. Cheers.
Yeah, take care now.
All right, we'll see ya.
right,
Have a
be
good
well.
one. Happy trails. I don't know, what do you feel? Relief? Joy? Sadness?
I feel a little bit of sadness,
Yeah.
but I feel a lot of joy. I'm not really relieved, very proud of what we've done together. I think it's a real testament to the strength of our relationship.
Yeah, that's true.
To the strength of our character as people
Yeah.
and as partners. And
We had to persevere,
we had
you
to
know.
work things out, in every way,
We had to find a certain kind of strength, patience. I think about pulling up with COVID and how close we came to just calling it a day.
Wouldn't have sat well with either one of us.
And that when the last few days have been so glorious.
Yeah, we were
I mean,
greatly rewarded for our perseverance, for sure.
you reach for it, you go for it, and it brings the goods, Good things happen when you put yourself out there.
Yes.
Hello. Here's our friends from the dock wishing us happy trails. Today, or right now, we're just heading for Papa Wheelies in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. Drop off our bikes and say goodbye to the whole bicycling lifestyle for a season. This is our last ride, baby.
In 500 feet, turn left and continue on Pocahontas Road.
We won't have to listen to that voice saying things like Pocahontas, or what was the one? Take a right on Lancashire. We'll
Now
Canal.
turn left.
You'd think as a robot, you'd think that they would have fed in some pronunciations, but oh my God, look at that. Just look at that, look at that. Ah, what a spectacular day this is. Today is the warmest day we've had in weeks, I think. Absolutely glorious day. Rained hard all yesterday. Really quite a wet day. But today is arguably the most gorgeous day we've seen on our trip. The most beautiful colors and just going in and out of these little inlets. A spectacular farewell. So grateful for everything that the universe has put out there for us. So grateful that we get to be able to live this kind of life. I'd say we're lucky, but I know we kind of make our own luck. We've rolled with the punches, and we've gotten rewarded for it in such a huge way. The universe just really paid big dividends.
So we made the short ride back into Portsmouth, where we'd set up a bike repair shop to ship our bikes home. Our plan had always been to finish by the end of October.
Happy Halloween! It's October 31st, end of our trip.
And with all of our trials and tribulations along the way, we made it by less than 12 hours.
We gotta say goodbye to our bikes. Bye, bikes.
Bye, bye.
You've been so good to us. Thank you. All right.
We grabbed a bite with Julia and Wes, and then caught a lift to our hotel in Boston, just a few miles and a world away. We gave ourselves an extra day in Boston before our flight home. It was a perfect city to see us off, with its early American history, where so many of our founders lived.
The old corner bookstore is now a Chipotle.
And wrote about and fought for freedom and optimism and enlightenment. Our journey across America, from the urban centers to the wilderness to the farms and fields, was in our eyes an act of optimism. Our country is as solid as our ability to connect, to listen, and to engage with our fellow Americans. The more we reach out to others, the more we find the unity that seems to have gotten lost along the way. There is only this one America, one fabulous, sprawling, messy, complicated, but ultimately beautiful country, from sea to shining sea. In the morning, we caught our flight back to Denver. It had been nearly 4 months since we had been home. We were tired. We were weary. We were ready to put our feet up. And that's just what we did for a very, very long